Welcome. I am the Shadow Trader. This is Shadow Analysis, and today we're going to be taking a look at ticker symbol NOK. That's it. This is Nokia. So for those of you that didn't know Nokia still existed, it does. It's still alive. It's still a thing. They do other things. They don't just make phones anymore. I think they still make phones, right, guys? I definitely know they make software or tech or something like that. I haven't looked into them in a long. I think it's last time I looked into them was about 2020. So it's been some years now. But I know they do other stuff. And it's very important. Um, Should still be around. And with that in mind, let's take a look at the stock, shall we? Let's see what's going on here. Extremely oversold on the RSI. We are on the daily currently. So I have to get it in there. Anyways, this looks pretty promising, actually. We're gonna actually mark this. It has support here, and then we're gonna take a look at some other indicators just to kind of see what's going on with her. You know. Oh my God. What's the hourly look like? What? Why did I just now look at this thing? I mean, it's still great timing, but ugh, gross. Uh, let's change things up. I'm curious about something actually. That looks so bad, right? Everything else looks great, and the weekly looks so horrible. Okay, okay, that's what I wanted to see. We're close to a low here. All right. So it's probably going to start reversing here. Don't pay any attention to the algo for the weekly. I think we're just going to get another topping signal here. But what I think is going to go down is this. That always look left. Look at that. Look at that. So there might be some money to be made here, but that might be it. With that said, fantastic shorting opportunity here. I have to get price targets. I'm gonna get price targets for you guys, but in the short term, it looks as if Nokia could be extremely bullish. But you know, are we going up for a head and shoulders pattern here? I think so. I think that's what's next. And for if you're holding, I would look. I would look to maybe exit here if things are starting to look a little pale. You know what I mean? Um, but with that said, what you could see over the longer term, though, something like this. You know, uh, I, that's- I mean, that's what it's looking like is about to happen. If you look, like I said, we looked at every other chart and they all look extremely bullish, but for whatever reason, eh, sort of, we still have to cross. Again, we still have to cross the 90 EMA to go bullish, but what the story, the indicators are telling us is that it's starting to turn that way. And then on the if you actually look at the algo on the weekly, you're So you could actually just come up here, and this will probably, come with it down here. So you could probably come here, get stopped by the EMA, and then fall off again. I don't know if that's going to happen. We may not even just this may not even move. This may not even do anything. It might just sit there while this happens because this isn't a very significant move, right? And this is the weekly, so this it won't even come this high because again, this is the weekly. The move's probably gonna come up like here and then come down. I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, that's kind of what it looks like here. Now, again, I have to get price targets and stuff, but you always want to hold that previous high. That previous high is actually right here, right? It's around like $5. If you can break that and hold that, then you could definitely go higher. But that's what needs to happen. But all right, guys, let's go back over this real quick. This wasn't a very long video. I apologize, but it didn't really have to be, right? It never has to be. I'm just getting the point across. You know what I mean? Whoops. That's all that matters is that I get the point across. And the point is that on the short term, you can make some money here. You could definitely make some money here. If I mean, because I mean, if it actually bottoms out, but what could also happen is that it could drop and then this could move sideways while the weekly continues dropping. You know what I mean? But we're gonna keep a close eye on this, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm sorry for the poor analysis, but there's not a whole lot going on. We have to see if we hold support here, where the indicators indicate that we will, and then we have to see what happens with that weekly, and we'll see if we reverse over here, guys. If you haven't done already, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to catch my videos when they come out, make sure you hit that notification bell. And with that, guys, I appreciate it. But ciao.